Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and today I'm back with some of these Project Life Simple Stories type journaling cards, which I have a huge box of. I've done a few projects with them, and gradually, very gradually, they're going down. So I thought today we would do some rub-ons onto fabric. So it turned out pretty cute. Quite pleased with that. Now, I was thinking they could be on journal covers, but if you wanted to leave the little beads off, then it's easy just to make them like decoration for a page or slide them into a pocket. But with the beads on, it might just be a little bit bulky for inside, but I think it's very cute on a cover. So anyway, let's wire in, and I'll just use this top one here. So the rub-on transfers came in my Your Creative Studio box. I'm not sure which box it was, but I'm sure if you go into Your Creative Studio, you'll find the boxes listed, and if it's still in stock, the box with the rub-ons, yeah, that's where I got these ones. I've also got packets of rub-ons from 49 in Market from the Mad Scrapper, so you can get rub-ons quite easily. I've also had a look in on Amazon, and you can get rub-ons on Amazon as well. So I've just got a piece of this kind of calico linen type fabric, and I think it would have to be something quite tightly woven to take the rub on. Let's see which one. Maybe this one here. We'll be using them all eventually anyway. Maybe not today, but someday. So what I do with rub-ons is I keep the backing sheet on and just carefully go round like that. We'll just trim off some excess here. Right, then we can take the backing off. And we will see what size we need our fabric to be. I think about there. We'll do it. We'll just give this a little tear. There. And I think we'll just straighten this up a little bit while we're here, if we can. That's better. Right, so you get a little plastic, usually it's a lollipop stick. I've had lollipop sticks and different, well, this is a little shaped one. If you don't have that, just your bone folder or something just to rub. Now, I would say with it being fabric, you have to just rub that little bit harder. At first with that one I tried, I was just using the flat end, but I think you have to really use a little bit of a point, because you want the fabric to take the rub on rather than it be on card or paper. So we want to make sure that we're getting all the edges, because if you can get the edges, then the whole rub-on tends to stick if you have the edges done. Let's just give it a little try. You can just pull it up a little bit and you can see a little bit missed there. So if we just, okay, I can just show you. Yeah, so there's nothing left on the backing. So it's all taken, and that's pretty nice. I think maybe I just want a little bit, it's a little bit lopsided. Not sure if this will pull off that smaller piece. Oh yeah, that's fine. I don't mind some raggedy bits of thread. Right. Now, which way up? I think it looks best that way up. So now it's just about doing some layers. And yeah, so I have some of this sari silk ribbon. So we'll just chop a piece of this and we'll just do the same process, the same layout, makes it nice and easy. So a little bit of this. I think maybe that colour's better for the pinkish flowers there. Let's use this one. It comes in a big skein, and all the different colours are sewn together. So when I cut it bits off, you sometimes get a little bit of the next pattern, if you know what I mean. I get this from Yarn. They're on Etsy and they have a website. And I bought one skein, oh I don't know, about a year ago. The black and white stuff that I use all the time. It's white with black polka dots, and it just lasts you forever and ever and ever. Yeah, so I think we'll just do the same sort of thing. And we'll just get that down. And I've got my Tom Holtz, Tim Holtz, Tom Holtz. That's, yeah. We'll put it that way around so that we can see more of the pattern. Okay, so let's think. Here's Make a Wish. That's nice. We'll do Make a Wish, and then we'll choose a butterfly. We've got quite a lot of these little folded butterflies, you know, it's like a half butterfly, and I'm not keen. It just looks like a wee blob. Here's a wee tiny one, look. That's quite cute. Or does it just disappear? Decisions. I quite like this one. I think we'll go with that. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. Oh, clatter bang. And what else do we need? We need our little bead whatnot with a little pin. And then we need to do a little bit more, get a black one, on the background. I think I might just put one on this one. Certain beads won't go round the bend, round the bend, if you know what I mean. They've got to have quite big holes to get round and be of a certain shape. That's quite nice with just the one on it. Right, something, I've put washi tape on the background. So something on the background with this one. So let's choose some washi. You can have the brown, the black and white. The black and white might be quite nice because there's a little bit of black on the card. This. Let's try this one. I think this is the one that goes funny. It keeps separating. I don't know why that should be, but it does. No matter what I do, it separates. But anyway, it doesn't need to be straight. So we'll put a little bit down the side. I think I'm going to need some glue because I don't think this is very sticky. Just takes away from the plain background. Not that the background is all that plain. There is a bit of a pattern on the background, but let's just put that there. Waste not, want not. Yes, that's pretty good. And we have got that and that. What word was I going to use? Did I pick one out? Was it just going to be brave? I can't remember now. That was only 2 minutes ago. Right, so what I'm going to do now is just put a little bit of glue, because I'm going to stitch round, so I just want things held in place until I take it to the sewing machine. That's kind of funny end. Oh, it's fine. Right, and then that just in the middle a little bit. And I don't put my beady thing on, or my word on, that's all still to go on. I'm going to stitch round first. Yes. So, stitch round. Now, will we do another one and then I can take 2 to the sewing machine? That's a better idea. Yes. Instead of stopping and starting. So let's just put the one we've done over there, and let's grab this one. Why not? So that's all for that. Right, so same again. A piece of this. Let's choose the rub-on. I think this one's good. A wee bit bigger than what I want for just now, but I think if you rub that on and then printed like stamped or printed journal on that space, that might be quite nice. Okay, I think we'll go for this one here. I remember years and years ago getting rub-ons, and they weren't very good. It was hard to get them to rub on, and I don't think they really took off all that well, but now these new ones are pretty good. I don't think the old style ones would have rubbed onto fabric, that's for sure. Right, let's just go up to the edge a little bit. There we are. Right, let's rub. Now am I going to, let's just take this off a little bit. There we are. And rub. I find going round the outside works best. So I was at my Craftaholics meeting on Saturday. I had a lovely afternoon with the ladies, and I made, wait, I'll show you what I made. Kim did a tutorial and we made little envelopes and then a little notebook with a little tag and a pocket there. And yeah, and this one has, look, a Velcro button, closure. And then this one's much the same as that one, except it's got they're kind of much the same. And that one and that one. Oh, I was really chuffed. So that was demonstration number 1, demo number 1, and then demo 2 was Zentangle. And let me see, have I still got it here? Oh, it's got a little bit bent, but that's what I did in session 2 with Mandy. So yeah, nice afternoon. Some new ladies there. So if there's anyone in the area, the Glasgow area or surrounding districts, we have changed venue. We are now in Fernhill Community Centre in Rutherglen. Oh, that's pretty, that one, isn't it? And there's a nice space there for the butterfly. Let's see, we can probably put a slightly bigger butterfly in this one. That's a little bit bold, but that's okay. What about this pink? Oh, that clashes. Here's an orangey red. That's nice. We like that one. I think that one will do it. Yep. Okay. Then we've got our sari silk. That's perfect. So a piece of that and some washi for the back. Now let's see, with this one we want something that's going to show. What about that? That looks pretty good. So we'll just do the same. We'll put a bit down there. And a little bit across the bottom. Normally I would tear washi to make it uneven, but because this is going in the top, we don't really need to tear it. So that will be going there, that will be going there, that will be going there, and What do we want? Be true or stay curious? I like be true. Oh, and the other thing that I did was I made these much thinner, so that it's because you can just take that whole chunk off and you end up with just a much thinner one. I forgot to say that. That's what I did with this, because then if you want to put it inside, you've not got a great big chunky word thing. So it just sort of naturally comes off in a spot. So yeah. Right, so is that, oh no, need to get our bead ready. To get our bead ready, a black one. You could also add one of these little clips to the top. That might be quite nice. Let me put it on the finished one. Oh, that's quite cute. That's quite cute. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. A little bit lost and a little bit tiny. Right, let's get a bead on. This is quite a big one. Well, let's go round the bend. Nope. And there's no point in forcing it round, because see, once it's round there and you go to close it, it won't close because it will be too narrow. If you know what I mean. Like when you close that, you've got to make sure your bead is small enough to go through that gap. Of course, it can always just float at the bottom there. We might put one on that up and down the way. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's stick what needs to be stuck before we go to the sewing machine. It always comes all kind of folded up and you've got to unfold it. I don't mind it lifting a little bit. Right, so that, and then this here. Yeah, and that'll be nice. And my little pin. No. Okay, I'm going to the sewing machine and I'll be back in 2 ticks. Yeah, there we are. So if you don't have a machine, just use a black fine liner, and yeah, just cut them a little bit shorter. I like to leave little bits, but sometimes it's maybe just too long. There we are. Okay, so let's finish them off. Just get this little butterfly on. I'll pin this on. This is a little bit fiddly, but you'll get there. There we are. And I think we will use this 3-in-1 to stick on this onto the fabric. Be brave. Just give it a little minute to take there. We'll do this one in the meantime. Just use this, seeing as how it's opened and it's good to go. A butterfly makes everything better, doesn't it? Well, where would we be without butterflies and flowers? Right, and we'll get this on. Oh. So, what have we got? Let's just move everything out the way. So, we haven't used them. We can use them another day. We've got 3. I'm not sure that I like them with the 2 beads. I quite like just the 1 bead. I might take a wee bead off. I think I'm going to do that just right now. If I can get it. Because they've moved around. Oh, that's a fiddle. Oh, there it is. I need to take it off completely to get the bead off. That's what it is. Right. And we'll maybe just try and get it on at a jaunty angle, because I quite like how that one's on. Yes, that's better, isn't it? Sorry, bead, you've been dumped. Yeah. So, they all look nice on a cover, I think. Don't they? Or just on a page. Lovely. Maybe I'll add one to my yo-yo journal to go to Barbie. Hi Barbie. Right, okay, I'm going to leave you there. And yeah, so if you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.